Hey, this is Jets from 2002, and welcome back to Banished Season 5 this time, using the RedKetchup Editor's Choice and some Discrepancy DS mods. Now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pause this for a second, as I've been watching them put their food and other resources into their homes. We are going to go ahead and just zoom out for a second. So now we are actually in Corbindale, so this is going to be the brand new city of Corbindale. It's going to be a village at first. And we also have a brand new map here. It's not a very large map. It's just a large map. And as you can see, we have two large lakes over here, in which we can actually, well, as I pretty much noticed, is that if I unpause this for a little bit, you can see the river is going this way. So the water flow is going from the right to the left, which means it goes this way into the both lakes, and then all across over here, and we have a nice little river going all the way down to the bottom of the map, which basically we have all of this space. Now, mind you, it's not a very large map. However, we never did fill out a very large map anyway, and well, it will run a little bit faster, hopefully, and that is basically it. I actually do like this map. I've been trying it out a little bit, and everything seems to be working fine. Now, I actually have the RedKetchup mods over here, along with the RedKetchup City Road mod, which is so over here, and I also have what is it? The row houses mod added on, and the links are always in the description below. You can go ahead and download them off the Steam Workshop. And we also have the Discrepancy DS mods. Now, mind you, I do not have all of them. I kind of just dwindled them down to the Thompson Trade Merchant mod, and basically jetties and bridges, and also we have somewhere in here the Thompson Trade Dock mod in here too, along with a couple extras that come with it. Basically, I'm just basically going to be using mostly, as far as I know, I'm not entirely sure. I might have to add a couple mods depending on what the trade merchants actually do need. However, we'll come across that road when we need to travel across it. Basically, we're going to be starting over here, and I do have a brand new idea here on how to start a brand new city now. Mind you, it's taken some practice here, and thanks again to all of the comments that I've been getting from you lovely subscribers. I love all the comments. Honestly, it's been my main motivation for playing this game, actually. Besides that, it's kind of addicting. Let's just be honest, it is addicting, especially with the mods. Now, we're going to start something a little bit new here. Now, mind you, we have to make sure we got some logs. We have stone, iron. We're not going to touch the iron just yet. We are going to wait for the resources to basically stock up before that. And then we're going to get some firewood and some minerals. So we need some iron ore first off, so we can make some tools. We also have to make sure we have food, and of course some stored medicine, which basically is going to be herbs at the moment. We'll work on clothes and stuff like that, but basically we're going to go ahead and we're going to just start building things. Now, mind you, I am going to actually be building the Forester Lodge number 2. We're going to want to put this somewhere. Mind you, I do like this map because it actually does have a decent amount of trees. Not that many, but it gives us enough wood for now. And we also have plenty of resources like wood and iron and copper all over the place. We actually have a lot on the map. And I'm thinking, shall we put this? I don't know, actually. Because I kind of want to make like a little farming community over here. And then actually have probably a main city over here with the RedKetchup docks over here with some trading posts, because I am going to actually work with it. And basically, I'm going to make sure that the trader doesn't actually go through and clip things. Oh, and by the way, I'm probably going to be putting the lighthouse right here. Yeah, I learned my lesson about terraforming that first. So I think, you know what? I might actually dedicate this area to basically, I would say probably industrial production, and probably start building, you know what, I think I'm going to just start building maybe a little village area over here with some farms around it, at least for the beginning. I don't know. Taking a look over here, I think I'm just going to go ahead and just build this over here then. Forester Lodge, I think I'm going to just start here, because this looks like a nice little area for a fishing dock. So, it is paused, right? Yes, okay, so we're going to go ahead and place these. So we're going to place, you know what, let me go ahead and put a road down first so I don't get confused. I do want a road here, so I wonder if we could just get a nice little road this way. I know, it's going to take them some time to build this, but you know what? It's going to be well worth it. Yeah, let's just put it here for now. And we can go ahead and start putting the Forester Lodge somewhere around here. We could put one perhaps right here. Now, mind you, I'm going to put 4 of these. So we're going to have these just like this for the future. And then we're going to be building things like, say, a woodcutter right next door. Probably, no, you know what? Let's go ahead and, I have not had any issues with testing it out with the uncovered stockpiles. It might actually be the covered stockpiles that glitched me out in last season. I don't know if it was that or something else. But according to Kendy64, it could have been the covered stockpile, but I don't actually know because I kind of disabled all the mods and everything, and I didn't feel like having to go back and actually trying it out. However, I'm not going to take any risk this time around. I'm just going to go ahead and do this, and I think I'm just going to basically just do this. We're going to put, what is this, like a 5x5? We don't need anything big, just a nice little 5x5 for some extra storage of wood. I doubt they're going to be able to store that much. Then we can probably go ahead and, I'm thinking, you know what, I actually do think a regular stockpile might be a good idea around here. But I'm not entirely sure. Let's just start out with this. Okay, let's start out with this. Let's start out with a woodcutter. And I also did learn something about the firewood. We're actually going to be putting in a charcoal burner. And I'm going to be doing this. We're going to be doing this. This is just something I tested out before I actually started recording. I played around with the game for a couple days. And let's see. We're going to be putting... oh yeah, storage here. I'm getting lost now. Okay. Firewood. Okay, we're going to put a nice little firewood 5x5 here. Is that... we could actually put like a 4x6, actually. Maybe save a little bit of space. Yeah, we can get away with that. And I actually want to go into the RedKetchup mod and actually go ahead... oh, there it is, actually. That was easy. Charcoal kiln. We're going to put a charcoal kiln in right there. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put an extra firewood plot right next to it. Well, actually, we don't have to. You know, we don't have to. Although, it is what I did. So. Nice 3x5 then. Just extra storage at that point. Now, we're also going to be putting in... let's see, a lumber mill across the street from the woodcutter for later production of that. And then we're going to be putting another stockpile over here for basic construction goods. Oh, wait, it's over here. What is it? Construction materials, lumber, brick. Yeah, that's it. And I think I can get away with... I think we can put a 5x5 in here. Yes, I actually do want to put a little barn in, so I do want to put an extra barn in here. Now, mind you, this kind of glitched me out, so these menus are, like, very tiny. I don't know why. It just kind of is what it is. We can get a normal-sized barn over here. You know what? We might actually go ahead and put this here, because I might put a road in between. And what I want to do is actually go ahead and... Let's see. I want to put a gatherer's hut here. How's that range? It should be fine. We'll put a gatherer's hut here for extra food. We also are going to need an herbalist. So I'm thinking... that's going to be resources a bit. Herbalist right there. I think that's going to be good. We can put a hunting cabin in. I can never say the word hunting for some reason. Let's see. Can we... I think that's it. Okay, so basically we're going to have our wood being produced. So these are our foresters. Then we're going to transport that logs into a woodcutter over here, which will create firewood. And eventually we'll get that firewood turned into charcoal, which will double the production of firewood. Or whatever you want to call it, fuel. And let's see, we're going to have a lumber mill later on when we have stockpile? Yeah, when we have a stockpile of logs. And a medium barn for storage and gatherer's hut should be fine. Now, I do want to actually go ahead and I actually wanted to put a fishing dock over here. So this is just getting everything set up in a system that I have actually worked out. I think we could actually put a road here. Can we? Oh, it actually does work. Okay, good. Alright, so this is a similar type system that I've been working on here. And we're going to go into the RedKetchup mod. We're going to go ahead and put 2 things down here. One of them is going to be, let's see, the meat locker. Oh, well, doesn't quite fit exactly. I would like it to look nice, but does it really matter? No, we're going for efficiency right now. And then we're going to go into food production, right. Drying shack. So the old drying shack will actually double the production of fish. So this is going to be very handy in the future. Now, mind you, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pause everything. Because the next step I'm actually going to do, because the first thing I want them to actually build are crop fields. And then we can start working on everything else, because we do have some resources at the moment. So I just want to make sure everything is paused. And, oh yeah, that's right. So apparently I actually did let's see, gameplay. Show status icons. Yeah. Yes, no? Maybe? Why is this not working for me? Oh, do I actually have to... Oh, crap, I might actually have to restart the game. Okay, apparently I did have to restart the game to actually enable the status icons again, but that's okay. We're going to continue on. Now, stockpiles we can't pause. We can pause the woodcutter and pause the charcoal kiln. Now, we're going to go over here. And my idea is to basically... Oh, crap. See, I don't have a real big idea, do I? Because I could actually go ahead and start with the same system I did in the last city. Or I can create a different kind of system. And actually start out with a tiny little village with some little homes. Well, if I want to create a massive city, I mean, you know what, I'm going to go ahead with the original idea I had in the last season, because I never did actually finish it off. So we're going to go ahead and do this then. We have a road here, right? And I want to make sure we actually have enough space for the city roads, for the RedKetchup city roads, which are going to be 3 tiles wide. So in order to do that, and to be able to actually have... Wait. Well, there's a house here, so we might want to just do this then. Okay. Let's get some builders in. Let's actually unpause that. I think everything is paused, right? Yes, everything is good. Okay. They're going to start building the roads here. And what we're going to do, we're going to have the... Well, we might want to pause this again. Alright, so let's get a 16 by 16. Oh, not 16 by 16, 16 by 10, that's right. A 16 by 10 here, and a 16 by 10 right here. And we're going to want a pasture. We may want to actually go ahead and add a pasture over here in this section. So you know what, let's go ahead, because we have these chickens, we don't want to lose them. Let's go ahead and do this then. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. And a 16 by 10 here pasture. Now, mind you, the pasture we're going to pause first. We're going to get them to actually finish this. So let's unpause it. Let's get them to do that. Let's put these crop fields here. And we're going to wait on basically for them to do that. And we'll move on to the next step. But basically, the idea then is going to be basically building a city area over here. Perhaps a more industrial area over here with some homes, and basically going to be doing this whole system and then eventually covering them, these farms with houses, just like in the last season. Just didn't have the ability to actually finish it because of the glitch, but you know, things gotta happen. It is what it is. Crap happens. And they're going to be working on this for a little bit, and I probably should not have actually gotten them to do this. Huh. Oh, you know what? We do have a stockpile here, right? I think it might be a good idea if we have a regular stockpile here. And perhaps... Well, at least that for now. So they have something to bring the goods here. Alright, so the first crop field is done. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to... We have cabbage and beans. Okay, well... Just like the third season. Cabbage. Alright, let's get 2 people in there because that is the most efficient. No more, no less. And then we're gonna go ahead and let's speed this up just a little bit. And almost. Almost. Come on now. You're almost there. Just a few more items. There we go. And let's get this set up for beans and get 2 people in there and get them to sow the fields. There we go. Alright, so it's spring now. We should be able to get some crops out of this. I am thinking probably the next step is going to be, since we have 6 builders and whatnot, let's actually drop that down to 3 laborers. 4 and 4, okay. Let's go ahead and get this fishing dock in and get that built. And we're also going to be getting this built too. Do we have the resources for it? Yes, we do. Okay, so we're not going to be, we're not going to be that bad off. Because after that, we're going to be getting one of these forester lodges pretty much complete. So let's put that there. So we got the fishing dock, the meat locker, forester lodge, and the next thing I'm going to have in queue is going to be this woodcutter. Oh yeah, you know what? Actually, I forgot about one thing, and that's going to be a blacksmith. So I'm thinking. Well, that house is really close to that barn, isn't it? Let's go ahead and just, let's place it down. Let's go ahead and place a blacksmith in here. What is 16 by 60? Wait a second. Let me do something here. Let me actually size this up for a second. That's 20. Oh, no. City road. So it's going to be 3. Let's see, 18. It's supposed to be here. With 1 here, which means we're gonna have to put a road here. If that's gonna work, it should be. That should be 18, which means this will be 16. And yep, that's gonna work. And we'll put a blacksmith right here. This is just in case if I have these things later on, so I don't have to actually demolish everything left and right. So let's go ahead and put a blacksmith right here, and go ahead and pause that. Especially because we need the iron ore first. So let's just wait a little bit longer, because are they actually getting things done over here? Yes, they are. It's just going to take a little bit of time. Okay, so the fishing dock is done. So we're going to go ahead and actually put 2 people in here, because we actually have 2 laborers that actually grew up. So we're going to put that to 2. We're going to jump this food production to 50,000 and keep it like that. That should get us started. At least we have some production that'll actually go into the winter and stuff like that here. And I actually do have them working on the meat locker, so that is actually a thing. So once they're done that, I guess, you know what, we can actually unpause the forester lodge. We can get that actually cleared out. We do have 4 laborers here. Slowly but surely, looks like they're getting the field sowed. Or grown anyway. So wait, everything is sowed. Okay, nice. And the meat locker is done. Awesome. So that's actually going to store all the fish. Lessons I have learned, actually. This is the most efficient way to do it. And this is actually my lesson on the most efficient start of a Banished game. Now, mind you, I did actually put this setting on easy. And, oh, I forgot to mention the map is actually a Forest Meadows plain. So if you want to know the settings, you know what, I'll have the details in the description so you know. And the map seed, because I do like this map. It actually works really well. And, oh yeah, you know what, actually, I did do some digging into the RedKetchup mod, and one thing we're going to need in the services bar is a school. And the school that they have here is a medieval school, but it kind of takes, I think that's copper bars and glass. And see, we're not going to be ready for that yet. And it kind of doesn't match at the moment anyway. So we're going to have to actually put in, because I don't have the DS school mod. We're going to just put the original one, since we actually do have all the resources. And we are just going to put a school in, because we actually are going to need one. And the question is, where do we want to put this? Well, we can always just put it here. For now. I mean, that'll work. And right, okay, so we're going to put that down. Now, mind you, we want to get this down and built as early as possible. However, it's not going to be a high priority just yet. Because once we get that school built, there's going to be children going to the school, and then we're not going to actually have the faster supply of laborers. However, they will be educated, and they will work more efficiently. So we want to get that done as quickly as possible, so we don't have to wait in the future. Because there is a waiting period while it's getting done. I've noticed that. Basically, it just increases the amount of time the children have to grow up and be educated, so kind of is what it is. At least look at this. We're getting the Forester Lodge done. So we're going to go ahead and pause the woodcutter, and I think the most logical step here would probably be well, we have some laborers too. I mean, we could actually, okay, we'll get this cleared out. We're also going to go ahead and we're going to go and start collecting some iron ore around here. Yes, some iron ore. So let's see what we actually have in the vicinity here. We have that there. Not much. I do see some here. We can go ahead and collect this iron ore for now. Not too much, just a little bit. Because we're going to need to build a blacksmith afterwards. And we have the Forester Lodge. Nice. Okay, so I'm thinking, well, let's just get, let's increase this limit to basically 5,000 for now. And, do we want to put... Let's just put one person in there for now. To actually get the start. Now, mind you, I mostly... You know what? Normally, I actually do put two people in there. However, since we're going to be clearing some land around here, we're actually going to be clearing trees anyway. So, we have 4 builders. I mean, we could actually do it. You know what? Let's go ahead and put 2 people in here. That's what seemed to work for me before. So, I'm going to go with what works for me. And we have 4 builders, and I think we can just drop that down to 3 builders at the moment. Oh, look at that. Another laborer. Awesome. Okay. Basically, we're just waiting for the woodcutter. Let's check on the food here. 55, 56, 59% yield. It's late summer, so they should be harvesting that pretty soon. My God, woodcutter's almost done. All right, so we're going to go ahead, and we're going to start building the blacksmith then. That will be the next step. So basically, from wood... to firewood, to basically tools is basically going to be the priority here. And of course food. So we got some crop fields over here and a nice little fishing dock over here. And how much are we producing? Grand, okay, 98 fish so far. Alright, not bad. And I guess that fish is right there. It's probably being brought to the people's homes. Because look at this, late summer we're actually dropping in food, so it's a good thing we have that fishing dock. Now, we can actually open up the gatherer's hut, but not yet. I want to see what the yield is with the farms. And these 16 by 10 with 2 workers in them seems to work efficiently, as long as you actually have a storage nearby. So this is actually pretty close. Later on, we're going to be using the markets as storage as we expand the city, and as we actually design the city limits and stuff like that. Okay, now that the woodcutter is actually done... Oh wait, that's the charcoal kiln. My bad. Wrong one. Woodcutter, over here. We're going to put 2 people in here. And we're actually going to be using fodder thatch, believe it or not. Now, if I go into my barn over here... Do I not have fodder? I have 12 in there and 66 in there. Yeah, we're going to start out with fodder thatch. Just because they're going to be able to collect it. And let's see if they're collecting anything in here yet. Not yet, so not quite yet. And I actually have this set as cut and plant, so they're actually going to be grabbing resources out here. Little by little, we're going to actually get some of these laborers to actually collect some more of these resources out here, so it's they can start growing these trees a little bit faster. But for now, it'll work. And kind of looks like everything is going pretty well right now. Pretty well. Yes. The blacksmith. We are finally on our way. So let's get 2 people in here. We actually have enough workers for this. We can drop this down to 2 laborers and 2 builders. And we are actually going to start making iron tools out of iron ore. Since we're just going to be collecting that off the ground for the moment. And that'll take 4 iron ore and 1 wood. And... oh wait, let me go in here for a second. Because the tool limit... No. We're going to bump that up to 5,000. Iron limits... Let's just do that to 5,000 also. Not that we're going to hit it anytime soon. And construction limit, yeah, let's just do it all 5,000 for now. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do that. And let's see what we're doing here. Because you know what? Look at this. How much food have we collected so far this season? 959. They're actually almost done harvesting that. Almost done over here. on their way. However, it's late autumn, so we might get an early snow here. And, well, it looks like we might actually have enough for the rest of the season. So, right into the winter. We're getting pretty close to 2,000 food, so you know what? I think we're going to be fine. Let's double check the production of the fishing dock over here. And 224. We have 28 in there. Nice. Eventually, we're going to get this drying shack here. And, however I said it. Dry shack, drying shack, whatever. It is what it is. And, then we're going to get some tools. Alright, so we got some log production. We have some firewood production. We have some tool production. We have food. And basically collecting minerals at the moment. So all we have to do is work on some of the other things like the herbalist, the gatherer's hut. And I want to get this charcoal killed right here so we can actually double the production of firewood. So we actually have more fuel. That actually helps. Yeah, lessons I've learned. But, you know what? So far, so good. I think on this note, we're going to leave this episode here. It's looking pretty good. So far, so good. And we're going right into winter. As you can see, the frost is starting to come in. Awesome. All right. So many resources over here, too. Oh, they're not even done collecting it all. Awesome. All right. We have plenty around. So, anyway, if you did enjoy this episode of Banished, using the RedKetchup Editor's Choice and some Discrepancy DS Mods, please go ahead and hit that like button below. Feel free to judge me in the comments, let me know what you think, and if you're new, feel free to also subscribe to the channel for more episodes of Banished. Like I said, using the RedKetchup Editor's Choice and Discrepancy DS Mods. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode, and as always, peace